Here, Real Fit for Real Life, and this is part of my running series, and I want to specifically address the core. And what does the core have to do with running? We think of, the core in just like Pilates and yoga and whatever, and we don't necessarily realize what it has to do with running and how it can improve our running. But I'm going to tell you, it is so important. And if you have never been sore in your abs from running, then you haven't been doing it right yet. So I'm going to teach you how to do it right. Are you ready? Your core, your abs. Let's find them. So poke around. Don't worry if you're mushy. Like I just had dinner and it's that time of the month. Like whatever. It's not going to be great. But find those lower abs in the belly. Yeah? Okay, so you can feel them. You'll feel them more if you cough. So cough or laugh. Ha 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 ha. When you laugh, that is not my real laugh, by the way. But when you laugh, you instinctively turn on those transverse abdominals, your deep muscles. And that's why if you've ever had surgery or gotten hurt down there, it like hurts to laugh. So abs are in use. You want to know where those muscles are, so you know what I'm talking about when I say engage the core. That's what I'm talking about. Now, because you're engaged down here, you're still okay up here. You can still breathe. The rib cage and diaphragm can expand and move with each breath, so you're going to be okay. We're thinking about the lower abs into the psoas and hip flexor. You want to keep those strong to help stabilize your pelvic girdle. And so that when you're running, you're not running like a sewing machine needle, up and down, or a bunny rabbit. You're not like uber bouncy when you run. You want to think of just propelling forward and just kind of right across, skimming across the water, not causing any ripples. Visualization. We'll talk a little bit about visualization as well when we talk about the core. So by running with the core, you want to imagine that there's like a wind behind your back, just pressing you forward. At the same time, imagine that you've got a bungee cord at your navel, pulling you forward. And that's how you run with the core. And it really takes some of that, the strain out of the legs and allows you to be lighter in each stride. So you're not just like pounding the ground, but you're just lighter. You're on top of the ground and not like sinking and digging in. And that will really save your joints and take some of the workload off the legs if you can incorporate the core. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little exercise that you can do to see if you can connect with the core while your legs are moving. You ready? There's a little test to see if you can connect with that core while you're doing like a running movement. So I'm going to take it down onto my back, and you're going to try this with me. And you just want to be relaxed in your spine, let your shoulders relax down into the floor, hang heavy. Really scoop out the abs, but keep your hips, your pelvis just nice and neutral. So we're not going to like tuck or curl, because that's not really how you want to run. So we're mimicking our running stance, kind of, sort of. So just neutral hips. Now see if you can lift the legs. Press your hands into those abs again. Now hopefully you're feeling those muscles engage. If you've lost it, kind of give it another cough. You'll feel that muscle kind of bulge up as you engage. Now, here's what we're going to see. Can you keep this kind of firm and engaged as your legs do a little running action? Run, run, run. Yeah? Oh yeah. And if you're strong in your core, I mean, your legs could like do whatever crazy thing your legs do, but your core is going to just really be engaged. Try that out. How you doing? Okay, so you tried that little dying bug on your back to see if your core can stay engaged. That's what you want to do as you're running. Just really focus on keeping that firm and engaged so that when you run, you're more just like, whoo, smooth, instead of like all over the place and really bouncy and heavy. Does that make sense? So run smooth, keep that core engaged, and you will stay stronger, be able to run longer, and get a great ab workout at the same time. You can't beat that. So try it. See if it improves your run time, and if it makes you feel better, that's the main goal. Thanks for joining me, Christy, Real Fit for Real Life.